Good morning on the YouTube, and this is the real Jacqueline Stribling. I would like for all of the people that have done dirt, hurt, and smut and devastation in my life to know you're not causing any confusion in my life because you're not worth my time. You say I give you butterflies, but I have not seen you in 3 or 4 years, and I want you to know personally, James Robert McCully, you are worthless, no good yellow man. You're no good. James Robert McCullen, you're no goddamn good. You are backstabbing weasel right along with Asia Wheeler and Latoya Smith and Ronell Edward Mosley and Kenneth Hanks and Tyandra and Shelley C. Williams and all of the other Mary Daniels from Chicago State University, where you were giving out free data to do your advancements on your elevations of extensions for the damn data that you're calling yourself doing on Jacqueline Stribling's identity on an overlay. See, all of you all that think you're very smart, Leora Scott, because you're not smart, and neither is Shakayla Dunn. Because Shakayla Dunn, you are hacked into my identity, on my personal identity, you and Deja Williams and Kenteris Williams, along with Stephen Wilson, Naya Williams Wilson. See, it's a whole great multitude of collaboration from a bunch of liars that's using another woman's identity, Kenteris Williams, Rhonda Yvette Bush, Angela Lynn Williams, and Latoya Denise Smith, Stephanie P. Smith. See, all of these disrespectful, dishonest people that you have not seen in 3 or 4 years, and they have done devastation on your life with all they deceit, Shaquilla Quinn and Victoria Quinn and Dina Quinn and the whole goddamn Quinn family with Jimmy Earl Wheeler Jr. against his own mother. Jimmy Earl Wheeler Sr. against his own ex-wife while he run around and bust down and hoe around town with any old dirty bitch around. That goes for Jimmy Galloway Jr. too. Him and Angela Lynn Williams. Oh, I wanted to break up your relationship. You dirty, dead, jealous ass, ugly, raggedy, wig wearing bitch. I want you to know, Angela Williams, I'm going to beat your ass when I catch you. And I don't care what Facebook talking about, the police talking about, nobody talking about. Bitch, you stole my identity over Facebook with the Academy of Our Lady website page, bitch. And you connected your cell phone to everything I have, Angela Lynn Williams, you little raggedy bitch. You and Latoya Smith. And you whores think I'm going away. I ain't going away nowhere, Kiki Crawford. You and Joel Crawford on the back of my identity with Andre Lanier, fake phony financial advising ass with the Growth Gathering Church Organization with Shanetta Tate and Angela Tate. That's the goddamn Tate family. Them Tracy Tates, all her fucking illegitimate little bitches sitting on my identity. Because I'm coming to that church and put your ass in jail, Andre Lanier. If you ain't in jail, you are going to be in jail. You fraudulent ass pastor. You're a fraud. You're a fraud. You embezzling ass, stock market stealing ass bitch. You too, Stephen Charles. You and Asia Wheeler and Angela Caver and Sabrina Dunson and Belinda Cocker sitting on the background of my telephone. Chasing distribution. Massage envy. Tina Lofton Mosley and her glass door with her motherfucking medications that she trying to stream through my goddamn phone on the lithium. Some paranoid schizophrenic, mood changer, bipolar schizophrenic sitting on the back end of my telephone doing dirt and hurt and frustration. And that raggedy ass motherfucker, oh, I'm Mr. Davis, he can get the fuck off my identity too. Y'all bitches from Taboola want to hook your ass into my phone, Adam. You're going to go to jail, Adam. You think you funny, Adam, little white boy? I don't like white people because they the devil's children and they very deceptive. Just like you, Asia Wheeler. Because you a dirty, backstabbing, deceitful bitch. And you're my daughter, but I can't stand you. You a sneaky, low-life whore. Right along with your auntie Regina and your cousins Lisa Bush, Rhonda Bush, Sherelle Howard Walker, and Kat. All you low-life Linda Reeves too. All you low-life family members and dirty family. Oh, I'm her friend. You're not my friend. I don't have no friends. And I thank you for letting me know I don't have no friends. My own family and friends group, Rhonda Bush. The same desperate homeless whore, your homeless ass, Latoya's homeless ass, Catherine's homeless ass, all you homeless ass bitches that I brought into my house to help, and you tramp ass whores turned on me over a raggedy piece of old rundown dick. Have at it, baby. Stephen Charles, you and your yellow face raggedy bitches can get off my phone. Take them raggedy rundown pussy bitches and get them the fuck off my identity. And you can take your spiteful, hateful, phony, fake, fraudulent ass on too, cause you think I don't see you for who you are. You and my daughter Asia Wheeler are nothing. All of the people have decided to go against me and do corruption against me. You are nothing in my life. I don't want you around me. I haven't seen you in 3 or 4 or 5 years. Stay where you are with whoever you were with. I don't want you. Stay out of my life. Find you something to do. Because you disloyal, dishonest, and disrespectful. And I don't want to have anything to do with you, Reginald Barnes, you and Adrian Russell, because I will put my feet in Adrian Russell's ass. Because she's a dirty, deceptive Gemini bitch, right along with Latanya Jordan and motherfucking Leora Scott and Latoya Denise Smith on the BIR training center with the Dell by Intel Latoya with the little Appleseed with Ashley Johnson and that other Johnson girl, Susan. You got the memes they sitting on the back of your phone. All of you people have tried to destroy my life, Latoya Smith. I never had this many fucking problems until I met your fat ass, you dirty bitch. Because you're a dirty bitch, Latoya Smith. Angela Williams is a dirty little pop-ass, little bisexual ass, little lesbian, pussy licking little bitch, too. Just like Kenneth Hanks and James Robert McCullough sneaking around, creeping around with a hoe ass nigga on the bus down, trying to do dirt towards his own friends and family. His friends and family was doing them dirty. His own sister was jealous of him. His own auntie was jealous. All them no good people, they set his ass up for the kill. James Robert McCullough, pill popping little faggot in the closet using women with his dirty ass because he was using Michelle. He was using everybody involved around him because he's a nothing ass, alcoholic ass, drug infested ass bum. Talking about you, James Robert McCullough. You're a bum. Asia Wheeler is a bum. Jimmy Wheeler Jr. and Sr., they're all bums in my life. Everybody that had got in collaboration and congregation to do dirt and hurt and smut against Jacqueline Striblin, you're a bum in my life. I don't want you back in my life. I don't want you around me. Stay away from me. Because I don't find it funny, Rhonda Bush. You're pathetic and sad and sorry as my niece. You're sorry. You are sorry, jealous-hearted, lonely, desperate, backstabbing woman. And you sorry. You too, Latoya. That go for Latoya Smith, Tina Lofton, Mosley, the Mosley Group, Devola Mosley. You sitting on the back of my phone. Oh, that's my husband. That's Ronell Mosley sitting on everything Jacqueline Striblin owns. And then a man alive say, oh, you give me butterflies. However, you off gallivanting with another woman. So evidently, I don't give you too many butterflies. You're a liar. Go somewhere and find you something to do. If you have to use deception and lies to try to get someone's attention, you're not very good at your game that you're playing. Because I have ignored you as long as I can, and I can't do it anymore. Get off the back of my phone, Kenneth Hanks. Get off my phone with Gregory Hampton, Maurice Hampton, Otis Brown, Reginald Barnes, because Reginald Barnes has been on my identity since September 1997, hooked into my identity to do dirt, hurt, and smut against me, along with Stephen Charles and Rhonda Bush and Angela Caver, Sabrina Dunson. He got Sabrina Dunson spread it on his ass with his name. It's him and her. They so fucking in love with each other. That's that little raggedy whore from Evanston. Some little young bitch that he met after me and him broke up, and then he gonna throw that hoe up in my face. Stephen Charles, you can stay away from me. Cause what you don't know is, yeah, I had love for you. But that love is steady turning to hate because you been doing dirt against me. You and my dirty ass daughter and my goddamn family. And you and Rhonda Bush been sneaking around, creeping around, horning around, and busting down. And all them Happy Meal eating little whores with these pedophiles. You can go somewhere and find you something to do too, little raggedy, run down, little dirty bitch. And Facebook want to tell me about what I say. Facebook is going to be sued. I'm going to sue Mark Zuckerberg and his organization, the Media. META. Facebook. I'm going to sue your ass on my identity, Mark Zuckerberg and Rhonda Bush. Since you're so motherfucking insistent on doing dirt on my identity, Rhonda Bush, you and LaToya Smith, and Tina Lofton Mosley, Shelley C. Williams, with Kenneth Hanks and Ronell Mosley. The Mosley and Mosley group with Ronell. Ronell Mosley, the Martin group, that's Kenneth Hanks and his goddamn brother Richard Martin, and Jonathan Martin. That's the group right there that has committed the multitudes of crime on Jacqueline Stribling's identity, on an entanglement from YouTube and Facebook, on an Android overlay, and you want to be the ghost. Oh, we're going to catfish you. You got the best piece of ass you ever had in your life. But you played yourself, trying to be miserable and spiteful and vindictive and malicious. But in the long run, the misery that you try to bring on someone else is the same misery that it is upon yourself. You all have a great and wonderful day, Adrian Russell, conscious co-creator on the Creative Commons with the Wikipedia organization. On the Illinois 83 plugins with LaToya Denise Smith. On my Care Wireless telephone that she put an overlay over it with the halo effects, which the halo is the oranges on the Google advertising. You're going to go to jail, Asia Wheeler, on Jacqueline Stribling's identity with your many secret lovers while you doing teenage prostitution with Charles McGee Jr. and JoJo Capone and the Global Gangsters with the Jackson family. Yeah, we all family. I ain't family with none of you, mother. None of you. Because you don't have no integrity nor no character, nor no respect. On the Zoom, Andre Lanier. And on the GoDaddy, Kenneth Hanks. You made your bullshit with my identity, you and April Longmire. Because ALM is sitting on the back end of that Sapphire telephone. And that's April Longmire, the boss, Kenneth Hanks' boss, the one he was going out of town with on vacations and doing a bust down with the wrinkled neck and the gold bars in her mouth. doing dirt, hurt, and devastation on someone else's representation. Isn't that right? April Longmire, Aries woman, in collaboration with Kenneth Hanks. And then you have a Scorpio woman, Tyandra Williams Hanks from Northwestern Hospital, an RN nurse, on the wagon on wheels, on the cow, who's on Jacqueline Stribling's personal medical records and identification, sitting there right now, Tyandra Williams Hanks. You and Tina Lofton Mosley, Latanya Jordan, Leora Scott, Lynette Singleton, all of you, Lizzie Lee, and the Lee family, with Marquise Brown Lee from Stevens Institute of Technology, with Tesla, and Elon Musk, and Twitter, and the electric cars from Tesla. And I'm the phone reviewer. I tell you about the technology. Since 2014, July 14th, you've been sitting on my identity on my Galaxy Light. Marquise Brownlee, Stevens Institute of Technology. And Ralph Smart has also been sitting on my phone from New York City. I'm in deep waters. You are smart waters. You're going to be in deep water. Psychologists, psychiatrists, all of you children playing in someone else's life in someone else's arena. Asia Wheeler, Jimmy Wheeler Jr., Jimmy Wheeler Sr., Stephen Charles. Every person that I know have done dirt, hurt, devastation, and smut on my life to tell a multitude of lies on this individual. Because I don't even know half of you people. You're an interjected nuisance into my life. And the men that call themselves having admiration, they don't even know how to contact you because, first of all, there's an overlay and the man is being deceived because the person that he really thinks he's speaking to, he's really not speaking to because there's an intertanglement and an intertwinement of someone else's identity on top of my identity. Several women on my phone, several men on my phone, playing little childish schoolyard games with Reginald Barnes and Adrian Russell with her jealous Gemini ass. Latanya Jordan, you're an Aquarius. Katrina Matthews, you're an Aquarius. Ronell Mosley is an Aquarius. Rhonda Bush, Asia Wheeler, Stephen Charles, all of you Aquarius people with all that envy and jealousy in your heart and maliciousness towards someone else in their life because you sneaking around, creeping around, and busting down, doing a bad deed against someone else because there are no good deeds in this right here, Asia Wheeler. You're going to go to the penitentiary on the Google ads where you getting advertisements, monies for my identity being used. Asia Wheeler, Latoya Smith, Rhonda Bush, Stephen Charles, and Ronell Mosley, and Tina Lofton Mosley. Kent Harris Williams and Shakayla Dunn, along with Deja Williams. All the neighbors at 8547, all the neighbors at 7520, all the neighbors from 74th and Blackstone in the Circon City Arena. All of the people from London Town with Adrian Russell on the Chicago Creative Commons through AT&T broadband, where you hacked into the Xfinity with the 1010. You're not fooling nobody. 949-1010, that's Xfinity. With Latoya Smith on my Care Wireless on 1009 with Ronell Mosley. You going to jail, Latoya Denise Smith, with the BIR Training Center in Chicago, Illinois. With the Dell by Intel. While you was at the Little Apple Seed Daycare Center with Janice Mims and Giovanna Mims. They're the owners of that money laundering daycare. Because all of y'all think you slick doing all that backstabbing weasel BS that you doing. on someone else's identity, on the Cibrio Brain, Reginald Barnes, on Jokey Huff, on anything else that I'm sitting on, you sitting on it with me. You and Naomi, and you and Sharon Muhammad. And then you got a man named Muhammad who's worked at CarX, who's sitting on the background of my phone talking about some pheromones. Those are hormones, sexual hormones that turn you on during the erogenous zone of pleasure. For all the ones that don't know what the erogenous zone is, that's what produces dopamine with Charles McGee Jr., the dopamine album, turning something negative into something positive. But it's not positive, it's quite negative. When you stolen someone else's stolen identity. Charles McGee Jr. of the Global Gangsters, and Rhonda Bush of Globe Life, that's stealing Jacqueline Stribling's identity, sitting on the back of Facebook with no integrity. Have a good life, Asia Wheeler, because you and your family members, friends, and families of Jacqueline Stribling is going to the penitentiary. That group is illegally connected and unauthorized. Rhonda Bush, Asia Wheeler, Jimmy Wheeler, Shaquilla Quinn, Tania Sterling, Kevin Armstrong, Regina Bush, Carolyn Malacca Foster, Harold Antonio Foster, Serenity Foster, Barnes, who owns a nursing agency. You can get off of my identity, little girl, because you're not Jacqueline Stribling, perpetrating a fraud in her identity. Andre Lanier, are you ready to go to jail on the stocks, the bonds, on the New York Stock Exchange, while you're putting my identity on the stock exchange with the ABC technology? You're going to go to the penitentiary. Charles McGee and Andre Lanier and Stephen Charles and Rhonda Bush. All of you slick stock market using bitches. Stocks, trades, and options. I got your options, and you're not one of my options. Now get off the back end of my phone, Kenneth Davis. Get off my phone, Keith Davis. Get off my phone for anybody who doing dirt, hurt, and smut on my identity. Telling me I'm beautiful. I can see that in the mirror when I look in there. I don't need you on my identity. Get off of the back end of my phone with that tabula. Tabula programming can get off the back end of my identity. Stop hacking into my goddamn Wi-Fi and my hotspot on my telephone on Life 3. Because you're going to go to jail, Latoya Denise Smith. You on T-Mobile. T-Mobile has no business hooked up to any phone that I own because this network is not T-Mobile. Understand, Latoya Denise Smith? Asia Ray L. Wheeler? Boost Mobile, Cricket. You got everybody on here. Metro PC, that's James Robert McCullen. October 2017, when he hacked into my identity so he could buy himself a telephone on my telephone accounts with T-Mobile. Him and Asia Wheeler, because she was sleeping around, tipping around with him too on Pennsylvania Avenue and Chicago Road in Dalton, Illinois. It was all a setup for 8-9 years. They've been doing dirt and hurt and smut in their own Jacqueline Stribling's identity. Asia Wheeler, I'm sticking you in the penitentiary with conspiracy to commit fraud and conspiracy to commit embezzlement and conspiracy to steal someone else's identity, because that's what you have done. You have perpetrated a fraud, you and Latoya Smith, Angela Williams, Adrian Russell, and all of the rest of the great congregations of imposters doing impersonations on someone else's identification. Have a good day on the phone, Tina Lofton Mosley, because you're going to jail, Tina Lofton Mosley. Sherrod Cole, all of you illegally unauthorized women hacked into an unauthorized network and subsystems that are not supposed to be connected on the Facebook's portals. that are illegally and unauthorizedly connected with Jacqueline Stribling's identity. Come on, Mark Zuckerberg, with your Facebook breach. It's time to pay the piper, sir, because you're the one doing the dirt, the hurt, the devastation on someone else's representation. Isn't that right, Ronell Edward Mosley, with the California Utilities, with Clarence Black? You want to interfere and intervene in someone else's identity. Why don't you go find you a life? And if you don't have any integrity to talk to a woman, get off of the back end of her device. Because I don't like deception, Reginald Barnes. And Reginald Barnes, you have been deceptive against me since 1997 when you hooked into my identity on the back end of my identification so that you could track and trace me on my phone through the locations. Get off the back end of my GPS system, global positioning system, the realignment of my satellite dish through Xfinity, Kenteris Williams. So you could hook up your Xbox One so you could watch television. You and Shakayla Marie Dunn at 8547 South on May on 2A. You and Laura Cobb. Laura Cobb. Laura Cobb sitting on the phone with the rest of you all. And I don't even know why her name just rolled out of my mouth, so she must be involved. Laura Cobb and Rhonda Cobb. Those are the Cobb sisters from 75th Street. It's so many people doing so much destruction and devastation on someone else's representation. You all need to find you something to do, Latoya Denise Smith, Rhonda Yvette Bush, Angela Williams, Tyandra Williams. You was out here cheating, sneaking around, creeping around, and busting down with Kenneth Hanks because you know Kenneth Hanks was a twisto flex. You been knowing he was a twisto flex all the time, but you so desperate to just stay in a relationship. You put yourself at risk, and he put you at risk also. But I don't want no one putting me at risk while you lying on my character and my integrity and my representation and my identification. You're telling lies. Oh, she got HIV. You're a damn lie. And whoever doctored up some accurate records, your ass is going to the penitentiary. Samuel Charles Jr., Tina Lofton Mosley, and any other nurse that has hacked in and unauthorizedly put down some junk on somebody else's identity, because I'm going to ask a request for all of my medical records because I want to see what's on them, because I don't have any type of STDs, and I'm not going to allow anyone to lie on my reputation and my character. When you're the whore around town doing the bust down, sneaking around town through the back door. And that's the ass wranglers and the shit packers. And Facebook don't want me to talk because I'm going to tell the goddamn truth on all these old backstabbing weasels that's hooked to the back end or the phone on friends and family group of Jacqueline Stribling through Facebook groups with Rhonda Bush and Latoya Smith, who was using Jacqueline Stribling Care Wireless phone and interjected herself into my phone to take over my identity, Latoya Denise Smith. You and Angela Lynn Williams of Academy of Our Lady working for Chicago Public School Organization with Jimmy Galloway Jr. Because all y'all whores was coming to my house to suck up his dick, suck up his liquor, suck up his anything he could suck up. Because y'all was some succubus. All of you. All of you women coming around me to be succubus because you didn't have nothing. Ain't that right, Latoya Denise Smith? Then you're going to go behind my back with Ronnie O. Mosley to do some intentional dirt while he was intentionally doing dirt for Linda Reeves' yellow face fat ass. Because she ain't shit and Ronnie O. Mosley ain't shit either. And Tina ain't shit either. Because she going to get on the back of my identity to do some dirt against me. You insecure, jealous, envious, evil bitch. I'm talking to you, Tina Lofton Mosley, that you hacked into my goddamn Google accounts and doing dirt on my identity. Right now, you're on every phone that I own. You and Latoya Smith and Angela Williams, all you raggedy rundown bitches. And Asia Wheeler is included in it too. To do dirt and smut and lies on Jacqueline Stribling's identity. But when I get mad and whoop your ass and pull the skin off your black ass, you won't think it's so goddamn funny, will you, Asia Wheeler? Cause bitch, I'm your mother. And don't nobody have authority over me, but I'm gonna whoop your ass, little bitch. While you playing on my motherfucking computer, on my phones and everything I own, you unauthorized bitch. You're not entitled to anything that belongs to Jacqueline Stribling. I'm Jacqueline Stribling, you low down, low life, low moral, having no moral, having little dirty bitch. And I'm your mother, and I'm gonna tell you about yourself, you backstabbing weasel ass yellow bitch. And you can get off of my life and get off my phone. Untangle your ass out of my life, Asia Wheeler. You ain't Latoya. Because I can get you off my phone. I can get you out of my life, Rhonda Bush, Asia Wheeler, Latoya Smith, Tina Lofton Mosley, and any other bitch. Because I can have your bitch ass locked the fuck up. Because you don't have no business sitting on nothing that I own. And I can contest to everything that I own, bitch. Because I got receipts for everything I purchase. So come on, where's your evidence? Because I got plenty of it. And why some motherfucker trying to monitor my pussy, you don't need to monitor my pussy, because this is my pussy. And I can haul coal in it if I want to. That press down hard against pressure and make a diamond. Look at me, I'm shining, motherfucker. Get your ass off my identity. All you Bluetooth Snoop ass motherfuckers. Snoop Dogg, that go for your Snoopy ass too on the corona. Get off my identity, Rhonda Yvette Bush, Asia Wheeler, because you're not slick as you think you are, and you're not as sly as you think you are, little slithering ass snakes. Rhonda Bush, when I catch you, I'ma bust your head open. And I'm your auntie, and I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bust your motherfucking head open, little yellow face, big lip, big nose, yellow bitch. I'm gonna beat your ass. And I want you to know I'm gonna whoop your motherfucking ass. You can run and hide like Lisa did after she was sucking and fucking on Stephen Charles's little raggedy ass dick. Cause he ain't shit either. Ain't none of y'all shit. Y'all some backstabbing, weasel ass, low life motherfucking niggas and more dirty bitches. And you want to talk about what Facebook talking about? Facebook ain't talking about a damn thing. Cause I'm about to sue the fuck out of your ass. I don't give a fuck about Mark Zuckerberg with his simple Simon looking ass. I don't give a fuck about his white ass. He need to been in jail 20 years ago when he stole that goddamn Facebook from his goddamn classmates with his weasel ass, because he's a fucking weasel and he always have been a weasel. And he has been the one that's been integrating stolen identity on the back of Facebook with his Facebook breach. It ain't no Facebook breach. That bitch is giving out your information so they can create a stolen identity ring right on the back of Facebook with Rhonda Bush and Latoya Smith and all of the white folks from the white Caucasian persuasion. They want to do dirt, hurt, and smut. Motherfuckers like Daniels from Georgetown University, Department of Government. Want to do bullshit in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania with Esther Willingham and the goddamn Liam Burton group. Because all them old rotten, raggedy, shoe ran over, run down, old rotten, wop, WAP women, wop asses on that Associated Press with WTTW with Stephen Charles and Samuel Charles with public broadcasting. While him and Asia Wheeler sneak around, creep around, suck around, and fuck around. Asia Wheeler with your Happy Meal eating ass, you raggedy No good, backstabbing, little skinny, frail ass cancer carrying bitch. Yeah, you are a cancer. You like a fucking sore. A malignant ass sore in somebody's goddamn life. You are a fucking cancer, Angela Williams. Cause I'm gonna whoop your pop-eyed ass, bitch. Y'all have a good time. Cause Tina, I'm coming to that hospital. Belinda, I don't care how much lying you done did to your staff members, your security, and everybody else. Your administration is gonna know that you're a fucking hacker, that you're a stolen identity user of another woman to track and trace that woman, to do dirt, hurt, and smut and devastation in her life, you lying little raggedy, little long neck chicken head woman. Cause I want to call you something else. Cause I could put my feet down in the crack of your little raggedy ass. Belinda Cocker, lying ass nurse from the Advocate Trinity Hospital System. You and Stephen Charles, you and your little raggedy gray Jeep. That one that didn't hardly want to start up. Then you went and bought you a truck, another truck that your husband tore up. See, bitch, I know all about you at 7600 South Yates. You raggedy neighborhood bust down hoe. You intimidated yellow, little brown face, little ugly bitch, old long neck chicken head hoe. Get off the back door of my telephone, you and Stephen Charles. With the Charles brothers, with the S.C. Johnson wax and all that bullshit. Y'all have a good day, Asia Wheeler. You and your secret lovers. Yes, that's what we are. You gonna go to jail, bitch. You wanna sneak around, creep around, whore around, and bust down against your mama on the back door of her telephone. Cause you a lousy, no good, non-trustworthy bitch that I'm gonna disown. Have a good day. Y'all have a good night on Facebook. Day, night, in between, day or night, or in the dark or in the light. Have a good time on Facebook, on YouTube, on the Chrome that you sitting on that belongs to Jacqueline Striblin, aka Jokey Huff, aka Susie Huff, on the accommodations. Ronell Edward Mosley. Have a good day, little black ass nigga.